In this week's episode of Made in Guyana, we speak with Carla Hopkinson, also known as Aunty Carla. She lives in Dog Point, a small indigenous community in Bartica, Region 7. Aunty Carla is from the Carsareep tribe and welcomes the team to her home.
Means, friends, I am so happy you guys come over to see me.
Aunty Carla shows us the process of making Cassareep.
Put on the Cassareep that is extracted from the cassava that was grated for black Cassareep and the tuma. This is the Cassareep from the cassava that you have extracted after you matapee it. Now it is ready for the fire to cook. You take off the cream, put it in a container. You put on the cream to boil. Now you add your salt and your pepper to taste. Flavor it a little bit. You add a little bit water, not too much because it's going to get too watery. And now after you have put in your smoked meat or your fish and it is cooked, very well cooked, you take it off and it is ready to serve with cassava bread. Thick one, soft one, or the hard one, which we call the dry ones. This is the stage of the black Cassareep from the strictly the Cassareep from the cassava. You have to keep stirring it before it burns. I have to keep checking to make sure it's not overboiled because it would get hard and I would lose on the Cassareep. So I have to keep stirring and checking to see when it is ready to come off the fire. This takes 3 hours to get it a little bit more thicker than this for a complete bottle of Cassareep. This one here is used to season meat, or you want to make a little stew and you need it to flavor it, you can use this right now. I'm tasting it to see the taste of the Cassareep. It is boiling now. See there, you see this froth that is coming up. There. I have to stir it because it could run over and spoil the Cassareep. After 3 days, well, your bottles are already washed. The 24 ounces are washed for like about a week to make sure it is completely dry. Because if this Cassareep go into the wet bottle, it could spoil the Cassareep by getting fungus. Right, so the bottle must be dry. So when it is bottled off, now you put it there, it could stay for years, 10, 20 years, it never would spoil, as long as possible. You see it is boiling now, so then you can use, you can start making your pepper pot. You could eat it on bread, cassava bread, biscuit. This same Cassareep here, or the black one, the pepper pot, says you can eat it anyhow. You could throw it on your rice and eat it like a marmite. It is good to eat anyhow. This is good for jaundice also. Very good. You have the doctor say you have jaundice. Don't worry with them. The herbal and the doctor. You get your black Cassareep with some lime juice and you drink it. It's very, very good. Or eat it just like that. It is very good. My parents were farmers, hunt people and fishermen and women. Right? So I know about this work from a very tender age until now. This is no strange to me. I live my cultural life and I live my civilized life. Both. I speak my language, which is Carsareep, a few, not much. But I know all about my dishes. I know about my craft. I know about my drinks, which I don't have now to show you. I have my big farms at the back there. And yes, I have 2 farms at the back there. One at this stage, which is 4 months old, and one that will be ready to, where I grade from the other day, 100 pounds.
This is your cassava?
This is my cassava, yeah, that's my own farm.
So
I work hard, I does everything myself. I plow, I plant, I fetch it, the sticks and so on. That's everything I do for myself.
And how long have you been doing this?
I am doing this around, since I am in Bartica. I'm in Bartica 42 years. I'm not a resident of Bartica by birth, but I came here to live, and that is so long. But all those time, even though I was working at NIS for 27 years, I was still having my indigenous life living. Some of the things I have achieved since I become a woman is to work very hard. Hard work to achieve growing up my children. Those were my priority. I have 6 children. I had more, but few died. I work hard to achieve what I have here. I work, what should I say, in rain and sun, I saved from scratch, from nothing to something, to have my own home. This land here is a legacy from my mother. And at least I have enough that I could hold on to right now. With the help of my cassava farm, I have a part of that on my house. I am quite satisfied with the way that I am working. The amount of work that I am doing, I think I feel better working if I have someone else to help me, because they cannot work maybe the way I would want it to be done. I accustom, because in this work I does it with me and me alone. I treat my work when I get up in the morning at 5. If I have to grate, I bathe, I dress, I come over and I grate. When I finish grating, I strictly matapee. I don't see back my inside house until night. That's when time to bathe. Right? My lunch and everything would catch me right here, because I have to get the same process going on the Cassareep, and it's a long process of work. It's not an easy job. Then you're in the smoke whole day. You're smelling like a smoked fish when you finish. You understand? It's very hard, but I do it with joy and pride. I love it. I would encourage women like myself, or women in my age now, or even some younger ones who really choose to be at home and is feeling like if there is nothing else to do, is that go into these same areas or the places where you guys come from, right? Go and ask advice. Find out. Do not sit there. Get up. There are a lot of things in the fields that is awaiting for us to go and get ourselves occupied. We got craft, we got farming, we have fishing, we have hunting, we have logging, right? Those work are not no more for men alone. It is for women also, because when you achieve this goal, you achieve it for man and woman. Nowadays, it's all to working. And equal rights, we're looking for the right amount of money, because nowadays everybody looking for money. My money is right. I work hard for this. We must satisfy. So ladies, get out and work. Everything we say work is hard. There is not an easy work. The easiest and the hardest work to do is to sit and hold your chest. Nothing to do. It tires you, it stresses you out, it frustrates you, and you have everything to blame around you, because you will say, how am I going to get this? My word is, God gave you life. He says, seek and you shall find. Knock and it will be open. You shall never go hungry. If it's a piece of cassava bread with that tumor where you just buy without meat, eat, drink your water, and say, praise God, thank you for providing this meal. I am so filled. Tomorrow, God is going to give me meat and fish.
The indigenous way of life will remain alive in Aunty Carla and the generations to come after her.
Awu, Eropo, Nitongba means we are, Aunty Carla, we are going, or we are leaving, right? And I would say,